Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the final game of the season. And you thought our season was over. Well, yeah, it is in terms of trying to get promotion. But not only are we trying to finish as high as we can and get a record finish in the Isthmian Prem, we have a chance here to play a massive part in the title race, because it's the final game of the season and there's 3 teams still that can win the league, and one of them is the home ground today, Horsham. Okay, Horsham can still win the league, Billericay can still win the league, and Dartford can still win the league. Horsham need to better Billericay's result today. If they both win, they need to beat us by 2 goals, I believe, in order to nick it from Billericay. But it is in Billericay's hands today. But Horsham can still do it, and that is why we've got a massive crowd, 2,500 people plus here, to potentially see Horsham win Step 3 and get a National League South spot. Like I say, all we can do is finish a little bit higher up the league and spoil the party. I'm hoping we've come up for it to put on a show today, because we haven't been great last few games. The season has tailed off, let's be honest. But if I know hashtag, this is the sort of game where we might turn up, with the sort of crowd here where we might turn up. But we're going to have to be good, because this is a very good Horsham side. Cast your minds back to that game early in the season. For me, it was probably the most convincing defeat we suffered at the hands of an opponent this season. When Horsham came along, we tried a 4-4-2. It didn't work out that day, and they taught us a lesson. Can we repay the favour today? We've got lots more good stuff happening after the season ends, including our game against the Premier League All-Stars next week. We're expecting a big crowd and some big stars in that one. Theo Baker and Bazinga playing for the Tags next week, as well as me and loads of old faces that you know well, going up against the likes of Yaya, Torre, Troy, Deeney, Joe Cole, to name but a few. That video will be on the channel soon. And of course we've got TST coming as well. But do not forget, you can register to buy shares in hashtag. The links you need in the description, whether you're from Europe or outside of Europe, there's a link for you, and we'd love to have you part of the board. On with the game. So the hashtag team today has Jack Giddins in goal. At fullback we have Joshua Asoke and Jermaine Anderson, with Harry Haysom and Mert Apat at centre half. In midfield it's Matty Waldridge with Max Cornhill and Joe Christou in a very combative, hard-working midfield 3. Up front, Toby Aroma-Laran, Luke May-Parrott and Sakasan on the wings, although expect that to be versatile. On the bench that leaves Misha Jamaili, Andronicus Georgiou, Pedro Carvalho, Alex Bolivan and PK Humble. And as for the Horsham team, well, we always talk about Charlie Hestercook whenever we play them. He's a very hard-working, strong, rugby player-like centre midfielder. Ola Ogunwamide has scored against us before for the likes of Lewis. He's a very handy winger, and they've got quality all over the pitch. We've never had an easy game against Horsham. We have won here though. This game last season was a victory last minute for the Tags. Let's see if we can do it again. Up the Tags.
Okay. We know what today means for the opposition and for the league in general, but we have to be here for ourselves, for our own integrity, for our own pride, to finish the season on a high. They're going to have a sellout crowd. There's going to be 3,000 people in here that are going to, be full of excitement and energy, and our job is to quieten that. Depending on what goes on elsewhere, we have to keep an eye on what's going elsewhere, because that will affect their game plan. That could change within game. But other than that, we're going to be a long time without games of football after today. And let's not come off at the end disappointed and having a long wait to make it better.
Here we go then, in front of a capacity crowd. And yes, we are wearing green shirts, green socks with blue shorts today, because there isn't actually any combination of Horsham kits that don't clash with one of ours. And it's usually us that have to change, so that's what we're doing today. Hopefully it's a bit of a lucky kit for us, and we can turn up in front of the big crowd once again. It's with Lewis Carey, he's very good with his feet.
Great pass, that.
Yeah, he's one of his strong suits for sure. Sack comes across. Looks like Joe is starting the deeper of the 3 midfielders. Another chance for Rodriguez, squares it. Joe Christou and Mert Apat linking
that's
up in the
defending.
end. Strong for Mert, he had to be though. There was a little bit of an opportunity here. There you go, some sort of movement happening now to the front post. To the back, it's worked almost very well as the header from Jack Strange is caught by Gids. Max Cornhill picking it up, finds Luke May-Parrott. Toby stayed down, looks for Matty Waldridge. Sakasan, it's the first time! It's a great save, Cornhill! Yes! And we're 1-0 up, and the crowd falls very silent indeed. Toby's still down, but we've dealt with it with a man down, and we've got a goal. Not the first time of asking, after a brilliant Lewis Carey save from the Sakasan effort but Max Cornell finds the back of the net.
Yeah, it's awkward, isn't it, Spen? There are so many people here today, but you could argue it's against the run of play. Horsham have had many chances, but we've been clinical there and taken ours.
Yeah, probably the best quality chances of the game, though. Both falling to us there. Made the keeper work, which is more than they've really made Gids do so far. And Max Cornell knows how to score goals. Philpott into Ogramamide. Don't want him to shoot on his left foot. Scored a great goal for Lewis on his left foot against us last season. And he's beaten some men there. He's done ever so well. Gets it back on that left foot. And I literally have just called it. That is what Ola Ogramamide can do. Not for the first time against us. And he's a dangerous player. He made it and he finished it, and it's one apiece.
Yeah, it has to be said, he's taken it well. Gibbs doesn't seem happy at all about the defence there from the tags, but listen, he's taken it ever so well.
As things stand, Horsham are going up.
Let's pass and move, and we're stood still. There's no reaction to any of it.
How many times this season have we scored and then conceded so soon afterwards?
Yeah.
Not just this season, it's been a kind of trait of ours, but Luke May-Parrott has picked up the ball here. Sack wants it at the back post. He finds Waldridge on the edge. Can shoot from here. Finds Sack! It's a very similar chance to the one he had earlier, and he's just struggled to find the side netting, which is what he needed. Another kick from Carey straight to Harding.
Wow.
And they've linked up brilliantly there, and the right back's getting forward here. Taking it onto his left foot. Haysom wins the tackle. That's never a foul. I see the ball change direction. Unless I'm wrong, because Haysom doesn't seem to be appealing it. Hammond on the right foot, hits it, deflected, good wall. Nice ball to this left flank. Chance for Sparks to cross. Never a foul. He's thinking he's going to give it. Oh, the crowd is playing a huge part here in this referee's decision making for me. That for me is not a pen. Again, could be wrong, but my initial response is the ref has been influenced by the crowd there. Well, we haven't seen it for a while, but we did start the season waxing lyrical about Gids' penalty saving record. He saved quite a few in his debut season. Can he do it again here? Just over half an hour gone. Miles Meekums denied! That is what Jack Giddins does. What a record he now has saving penalties for hashtag. One of the best, if not the best, in hashtag history now. Jack Giddins, I love that, you.
He'll save this. Soldier.
It's a great ball. Mert Apat's got to win this race. Up against Miles Meekums, who missed the penalty. He's in the box now. Jermaine stays with him.
Tackle,
fantastic. And then PK comes through. Still alive here, though, with the captain, Hammond. Hammond with the feet. Mert needs to get rid. Mert. Haysom comes across. Hester Cook still got it. Oh, what a save. Oh, and the rebound goes in. And it's sloppy defending. Gids has made an absolutely world-class save in there. To add to his penalty save, he's just not getting the protection he deserves, Lewis.
No, it's not fair. You've got to feel for Gids, and I think you've got to feel for the rest of the team. I mean, not to point fingers, but I'd like to have seen the ball potentially cleared a little bit earlier at the first given chance. We've gone off the back of saving a pen. Doesn't sit right with me that we should be 2-1 down, but that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've had chances. Obviously, Sachs had a few. We've saved a pen as well, but defending like that, you can't complain too much. We've got to sharpen that up big time. I mean, it will take some doing, but there is an angle for the top right here from Harvey Sparks. Is he going to try and hit this? I think he might. No, he's looking like he's crossing, but I think he's going to sneak it. No, it is a cross. It's a good one. What a save again.
Save, Gids.
Gids is having a worldie of a game here.
Yeah, we know how good he is. He's really stepped up today.
Soke finds PK. They're ready to press. Harvey Sparks picks it up. Not the best pass from PK. Oh, look at that for a back heel. Sparks is forward now, the left back. It's got to be a goal, surely. Oh my word. How has that not gone in?
Wow. Absolute hands on head moment. I don't know how that's not gone in, but it's a lucky one. And it's a let off.
Soaks up against Ogramamide. And you have to say this half has been won by the winger. And here he is, the goal scorer of the first goal for Horsham. Hester Cook gives it back to him. He's going to want it on his left foot here. Ogunamide whips it in. Good area. Gids comes, does enough. And that's the half-time whistle. 2-1 to Horsham. And as things stand, they are winning the league. But lots could still change in this second half.
That is an absolute disgrace. There's people in this room that think they're too good for this level. Do me a favour. And I can accept they're a better team than us. I can accept we're going to be up against it. I understand that what's at stake for them. But your own personal pride's at stake for you, for us, for me. Strolling around like it doesn't matter. But it matters to us. It's all constructive to say, because there's all constructive out there.
There's still chances to be had. There's still 45 minutes to go and turn it around, to go and do something and spoil the party. Unless you want to be part of the party and you want to be swallowed up by it all, because they're ready to go. They're on top. They're ready to go and smash you and embarrass you. And you'll be the talk of the town for the next 6 months. Remember when Ashgate got beat 6-1, folded? Don't be part of that.
Oh, they're a perfect team to play against because they don't care.
Come on. Come on.
And we're underway here for the second half. Will Horsham be crowned Isthmian Prem champions in 45 minutes, or will the Tags upset the party? Let's find out. Hammond against Waldridge here. Picks out a good pass to Miles Meekums. Great football, you have to say, from the Hornets here. Chance to shoot now. Fakes it. Really good work. Still going here, the right back. What a save from Gids, but that's fantastic from Lee Harding. Jamaili now, with his first involvement since coming on. It's not a great pass either. Sol PK with that one. Miles Meekums getting forward, up against Mert. Still Miles Meekums. Haysom to the rescue.
Corner in.
Oh, it's gone in. How's that happened then? Nothing Gids could do, I think, at the front post. It was right in the corner. But is that straight from the corner to go near post? That's mad.
It looked like that there were many bodies in the way of Gids, who's gone to leap to get the ball, tried to palm it out, but it's somehow gone into the what seems like top right-hand corner of the goal.
Jermaine looking for Mish. Mish heads it inside. Toby gets it across. Matty Waldridge on his left foot.
Oh, what a strike.
It's a great strike, and it's even better save there from Lewis Carey. Corner to be whipped in by Hammond. It's a good area. Oh, it's almost a free header. How the hell, wait, is a flag up? Is he giving the goal, the lino? I thought he's putting his flag up for something near the lines, but I'm not sure what for, but it's another very, very poor goal from a corner. How has that dropped in?
I don't know, it seemed to loop so high in the sky and found its way in. The angle we saw from here just looked like there were tons of bodies near it, but somehow managed to find a way in.
Mish got to win that, really. Mert's got to do better with that header as well. Miles Meekham's getting forward into Rodriguez. And that could be the league title wrapped up. How this is a 5-1 game. Nothing against Horsham and their productivity in front of goal. But we were very much in this match at half-time. Even before that, we saved the penalty. But two very poor goals from corners have stretched the scoreline. And now we've conceded again. More defensive mishaps in the build-up. This is not looking like an end to the season to remember. And it does mean that we're on the receiving end of two spankings from Horsham this season. Nice. Oh my God. It's going to be another goal. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle from Bolivan. Matty Wall just tried to play it out and that'll go wide, but Alex Bolivan, that is a massive last-ditch tackle. Mish tries to get it under. He's not really impacted the game since he came on, has he? And now Horsham getting forward again. Cross. Matty Waldridge, centre half. Does enough to get it to Gids. They want a penalty. They won't get one for that. Gids goes down. Oh, he's not giving a pen there. It's getting a bit silly now, isn't he? I think he's saying that Gids caught him with his legs, but there's absolutely no way that goes the other way today. And I tell you what, if we were 5-1 up, we definitely wouldn't get it. Usually the refs use a bit of common sense in these situations when the team's winning 5-1. Has he got a bet on Horsham to go up or something? Different penalty taker this time. It's the captain, Hammond. And he's gone over. He's gone over.
You can't write it, can you, Spen?
2 penalties missed today. The ref's really trying to help them out with goal difference here. Right, they've got a free kick late in the game here. Lou, who's your UFL player of the match?
Look, I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. Lucas Rodriguez is the one that's got 2 goals, so he's going to be my player of the match.
As things stand, Horsham win the league, but there's 1 goal in it. Billericay now 4-2 up in their game. 1 goal from us would give Billericay the title. Or another goal from Billericay would give them the title. A free kick from them would have been good, like Gids has said no. He's denied it. There it is, final whistle, and I think that is Horsham winning the league. We need to see what the final score is at Billericay. They need 1 more goal to nick it off them, but from a hashtag perspective, it's been a very poor day at the office. In a game that we were very much in at half-time, but a second half disaster class has ended our season on a low. You can see the final league table here. We'll update it once all the scores have come in. The Horsham crowd have gone wild here because they think they've won the league, and they might have, and they've been very good this season. 2 very big wins against us. So if they do go up, they deserve it. We're going to regroup. We've got a nice charity game next week, and then we've got TST. We can still make this season a very successful one indeed if we are to win $1 million. Drop a like and subscribe for more. Check out the links in the description to find out how you could become a fan owner of this club, which might be the boost we need to kick on next season. I'll see you very soon. Up the tags.